David Wygant, 10 Minutes of Reality for Monday, April the 16th. Tomorrow's your taxes. Don't forget, the government is watching. This weekend I had a phenomenal time. I was doing a men's boot camp. And the guys that came, as usual, are men that want to become more evolved, men that want to grow, men that want to expand their horizons, men that want to reach outside their comfort zone and truly become more powerful. This group was great for a lot of reasons. One, because as each boot camp arises and each boot camp transforms, I also transform as a coach as well. I've been coaching boot camp since 2000. I was the original person doing the original boot camp, where a group of guys would get together and talk and truly learn how to connect to women on a much deeper level. This group stood out from a lot of the other groups because the one thing that I've noticed with a lot of men out there is that men are overanalyzing so much of every move they make when it comes down to connecting with a woman. They want to be perfect in every way. They want to say the right thing. They want to look the right way. Well, a lot of them don't want to look the right way, but they want to say the right thing. And in reality, women are just craving, as you know, all my female listeners out there, you're craving for just a guy to come over and just be normal and natural and real and not full of games and everything else. And there was something that we talked in depth a lot about this weekend was, and this is something that I tell men all the time, is that you're this amazing catch. See, the person that you are putting up on a pedestal before you even meet them might not be a good person. They may be a terrible mother. They may be a terrible sister. They may be a victim or a cheater in life. They may be somebody that doesn't take responsibility for all their actions. I mean, the list can go on and on. So when you emulate a stranger, when you make a stranger better than who they truly are, you're really stepping outside your own power as a human being, as a man, as a woman, as everything, because most people never turn into the person that we want them to be. Think back on all your past relationships and think about how you put this person up on a pedestal and take a look at the real person that actually showed up in front of you. The problem is a lot of us always think that we're not worthy of some stranger, when in reality, the stranger is just a stranger. It's just somebody that you literally have no connection with whatsoever. So the whole purpose is just to have a human interaction with somebody. And that's it. Just to go and talk and communicate and get to know somebody and figure out who they are and figure out what they're all about. That's all part of what we call human interaction with one another. And it's something that I think we forget about every single day. Another thing that came from the boot camp that got me really thinking was victimhood. There's a lot of people in life that are victims. They walk around with the, God, I really can't do this. People don't like me. And in reality, it's like people like everybody. Not everybody's going to like you. Let me put that into perspective. In life, I don't try to impress anybody. For those of you that listen on a regular basis, thank you very much. For those of you that are listening to this for the very, very first time and I don't resonate with you, that's perfectly okay. You can take the podcast, you can throw it out the window, the virtual window, and never listen to me again. The thing is, I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to please the world. I'm here to live my life. I'm here to live my life to the fullest. I'm here to live my life so I enjoy my life. I'm here to live my life so I meet great people. I'm here to live my life with the people that I choose to live. And I'm not perfect. I will make mistakes. I will piss people off. I will anger people because there are days that I will piss myself off and anger myself. That's just what life is. And I think too many people spend so much time trying so hard to be truly perfect. Everything's got to be a certain way before it becomes the way that they do things. And in reality, it really isn't that way. One of the guys at the boot camp asked me, how do you see everything? How are you able to communicate with every single person that walks by you? And I literally told him, I'm the quarterback in my life. When I look at people, when I see people, I see the whole field in front of me. For instance, when I go to a farmer's market, I stand at the top of the farmer's market, at the bottom of the farmer's market, and I look. And I see people, I see vendors, I see people interacting. I see people talking to one another. I see kids running around. I see women who are walking by themselves. I see men who are walking by themselves. I see the experiences that people have. And by seeing those experiences that people have, I'm able to relate to the people very easily. I'm able to always go into somebody's world and have a conversation based on what's happening in their present moment. That's how I truly relate to every single person that I meet every single day, because that's what I want to do. I want to be non-threatening. I don't want to start a conversation with somebody based on something that I'm thinking of, because they really don't care what I'm thinking of. They don't really care that I'm shopping for my daughter. They don't care that I'm looking to buy some kiwi. They don't care that I'm looking to buy some almonds. They don't care about that at all. People are so wrapped up in their own life. I like to step into their life and make it an effortless, easy conversation, because when you do that, it's really simple to connect with people on a daily basis. It's what every great quarterback does. Every great quarterback surveys the fields, looks at the field, and literally goes and plays and takes what's available to them. I do the same exact thing. I see the field of life in front of me, and I take what is available to me every single day. And every single day, I always have a great conversation. I always have a great connection with somebody, because I'm not outcome derived. There is no outcome that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a new friend. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I happen to have one. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm in a relationship. But even when I'm not in a relationship, and even when I don't have a girlfriend, I'm not looking at the outcome of anything. I'm looking to remain present, because when you're present in life, that's when all the magic happens. That's when you're able to connect deeper with people. That's when you're able to literally go and have the great conversations, because if you're thinking of an outcome, then you're thinking of a way of ending a conversation. When you're thinking about ending a conversation, you're not really present to the conversation. If you walk over and talk to somebody and you're thinking that you want to go out with them, then how are you listening? Because the whole time you're trying to think about how you can transition it to be able to do what? To be able to go and transition it to ask them out. That's just not the way it works, and it's not the way you remain in your power, and it's not the way you connect with people. So be present, listen. One of the amazing things about life is that when you're 100% present, everything great happens for you. That's it. Short podcast today. I've got things to do. You've got places to be. You've got moments to be present in. I'll see you tomorrow with more 10 minutes of daily reality advice. David Wygant from davidwygant.com.